All right, friends, join me on a little mixed media adventure today. I am going to try the Eroded Metallic technique. I've seen it on the internet. I've never done it myself. The colors that I've chosen for today are the brushed pewter. This was of the metallic distress paints, this is the one that I like the best. I prefer silvers to like bronzy and gold, but and then I wanted some, patina colors. So I got peacock feather, salvage patina, a little cracked pistachio that I might use. I grabbed this crackling campfire because it's the closest to like a red rusty color that I could find. And then I have this barn door that I might use as well. So I am just going to put these to the side, probably shake them a little bit before I get started. Now today, because I didn't want to have a tray of water out, I have a jar of water. It's like, a third of the way up or whatever. But that way, if I use just the ends of these, I can stick them in there, and I have some paper towels at the ready so I can clean up as I go. I'm also using my, this is the media mat that has the little corners on it, and it is sticking to my glass mat like magic. So I've never used it on top of the glass mat before, and I love it. So Eroded Metallic basically is a look that appears to be a piece of metal, travel with me in your imaginaries. A piece of metal that is eroded and you can see color underneath it. So the first part of this, you can take your time doing. The first part is we're gonna lay down the background colors first. So I did, let's see. I'm just going to use a few different colors. I'm going to put them over here. This one I might put on last. Or maybe first. This is the pistachio. This is a little bright, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. I could have adjusted the camera a little better. Let's do that. There we go. Maybe? Sorry if you're crooked. And then here's the red, which I'll just kind of leave and decide if I want it. I'm just going to, so I have my Distress media brush. I just recently started working with a lot of watercolors, so I have specific watercolor brushes. And I have other brushes, but none that I consider for my acrylic paints exclusively. But anyway, this is what I grabbed today. I grabbed a couple palette knives and I grabbed this thing. And since I have the water here, it'll be fine. So let's see. I'm gonna do a little bit of this red, I think, first. There's that. Then I will grab this green. This is cracked pistachio. You can see that's mixing because the red isn't dry underneath, but that's okay. Let's come around here. Can always pick up more of that later. Gonna get some of this blue down here. feel like I'm gonna need thicker coverage, so I should probably use a brush, but let's just see how it goes. I'm gonna hit this with some heat real quick. Seems good. I'm like really considered, the way I have these paints laid out, I'm really considered finger painting now. I think I just needed to add more paint to the palette, right? Just gonna grab all of this. Let's get maybe a little bit of that down there. Try to stay in frame. I'm gonna get a little red at the top. So this is a hot mess. This is the messy middle of this process. And if you have ever done this technique before, let me know in the description. So, okay, I want more of the cracked pistachio. And then more of the salvaged patina. This peacock feather is a little brighter than I thought it would be, or than I want. Oh, I didn't mix that. Oh, that's the viscosity of it, though. I think it's mixed. So let's just get this on here. Let me hit it with heat again. The heat is hot. And just grab whatever's left. Now I'm just playing in the mud. There we go. I'm not very smart with this tool. It's okay. So it's my first try of this. I don't want any white where we might see it. So just trying to get some paint almost all the way around here. Gonna hit it again.
It's all dry. Just gonna move this out of the way. I don't know if I can still clean this up. It doesn't really matter. It's a silicone mat, so it's gonna clean up, but I don't know if... Yep. Let's get some of that out of the way. Wow, wow. Stick this in the water. Okay.
Let's see if we can adjust the light. So the key to this technique is that I'm supposed to cover it in a fair amount of the metallic paint. So again, distress paints are they're movable when wet, when not dry, but once they dry, they are permanent. So I'm going to cover this, and before it dries, I'm going to quickly hit it with some big drops of water and or sprays of water. I'm going to dry it so that some of it is dry, but the drips of water and some of the splashes of water are still wet. And whatever's under the wet, I'm going to remove with a paper towel. And we'll see how it goes. This could be not good. I'm just going to see how it goes. Wish me luck. I don't want too little. Okay, so no, we need more. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna do the water thing. Now I'm gonna water it, or dry it. It might already be dry underneath the water, so let's see. Ideally, I would have had more paint down there because I can see through the silver up here already. Or still. Touch it. If it's wet, it's not dry. I think that's it. And pull the color. Wish me luck. Not exactly what I wanted. It could be better, but I think okay for my first try. What do you guys think? I wonder if any of it is still wet and if we could pull any more off of it. Maybe that's too much. Now I'm just going to take all the silver paint off of it. Yeah, it's all fairly dry. It's worth a shot, though. Yeah, really getting a lot of that silver off really makes it look cool. Yeah, not bad for a first try, but I think I can do better. So what I'm going to do next time is I'm going to do 2 or 3 of the bases and then try the metallic part of the technique. Just putting my brush in water so that it doesn't dry. So also it looks a little different in real life than it does. Still like it though. I'll still use it. It's interesting. Definitely need maybe a foam brush. I think I would like this with a foam brush. I don't know. What do you use if you do this technique? What do you do? Thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one.